Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever day it is for you, whatever time it is. Hope y'all are doing okay. My name is Chad. I am the owner here at Plates on Plates Fitness, and we're bringing you another awesome workout today, or tonight, or this morning, whatever time you're working out. So this one is going to be I don't know how to explain it. It's a longer type of workout, but it's meant to go through and to keep that same intensity like we always talk about all the way through the whole workout. Okay, so there's a lot of volume in there. It's a full body workout, so normally our full body workouts are on Friday. So if you're watching this maybe on a Saturday or Thursday or whatever, that's totally fine. But normally Fridays are full body workouts here at Plates on Plates for us. So that's what this one is. And let me tell you, it is a bruiser start to finish. Okay? But before we get into that, we need to get the pump prime. We need to get that warm up in. All right? We need to get those muscles firing and everybody ready to go. And the way we do that is we have usually a 5-minute timer. It's a 5-minute, we call it AMRAP. AMRAP meaning as many rounds or as reps as possible in that 5-minute time frame for you to do. So as we go through, I will have the warm up right here on my side for you throughout the whole warm-up period, so you can reference it anytime you need to. And as I'm demonstrating the warm-up, I will have those dudes right out here in the front right-hand corner, lower right-hand corner of your screen there for the warm-up as we go through each exercise. Okay? So let's get started with that. So warm-up is here, starting off with 10 squats. So 10 high quality squats. And we're going to take our time with these in the first round or so, at least to kind of get everything moving. So when we do our squats, always remember when we do squats, that we want our feet right at hip to shoulder width apart. Usually no wider than that. We're perfectly fine with the width that we have set up. And I want my feet pointed out ever so slightly. Just a little bit. We don't need like clown type feet, like way out like this. We just want to give our knees a little bit of room to do what they need to do, meaning those knees need to track over those toes. So they're going to actually go out a little bit like this, not straight ahead of you. So you can kind of see they're actually going to go out like so. So my knees are going to be pointed out just a little. That's going to give my adductors and the other muscles on the inside of my legs here some time to work and utilize those guys a little bit. Okay? So we have our feet in place where we need to be. I want my soft knee, right? I just want a little bit of pressure taken off. I don't want to be straight as board and stiff. I want to be here, but I want my core engaged. And then I want to push my hips back and sit down into the squat. So your squat's going to be initiated with the hips and not with anything else, right? So a lot of times we want to put these shoulders and we want to get moving like this. My hips can move independently of my shoulders. I don't have to do this to get my hips to come back just enough for me to get down into my squat, if that makes sense. Okay, so we always just work on getting this. See, I can move my pelvis back a little bit. That clears my hips out of the way. My shoulders are still right here. My shoulders don't move. So we need to work on that a little bit as we go through. So this will help you with the workout because there's a few squats in the workout. So we make sure we get a good form with these guys. So once we have that, soft knee, hips back, I'm going to sit down into that squat. And mind you, I haven't that warmed up today, just like y'all, so I'm kind of in the same boat. And if I was to stop right here and look down, I want to see my toes. If your knees are covering your toes up, we need to make a change. Okay? So from the side, here, soft knee, hips back, down, and back up. Nice and slow. Cool? Cool. Push-ups are next. Push-ups are going to start right here. So again, I want to concentrate on push-ups being hands underneath my shoulders in this general area here. Elbows tucked back about a 45-degree angle. I do not want to see this. I want to see this right here. We want to engage those lats as we push through. And like I always say, if you watch any of these videos, we have push-ups in there. We're doing exactly that. We're pushing up off the floor, just like if I was pushing something away from me, right? I'd be doing this, I don't think I'd be doing this. So why would we have our elbows up if we're pushing something away? Because a push-up is basically just pushing the floor away from me. That's all we're doing with a push-up. We're taking this and we're applying it to the floor. That's all you have to do, right here. So looking at it on the front, my hands are underneath my shoulders, are right at it. I got a nice flat back, core is engaged, touching the floor, back to the top. And I want to get that full range of motion every time. Knees or toes are perfectly acceptable for this one. So I'm going to start off in a high plank. I want to go to my knees. I'm here. All I'm doing is changing the fulcrum point from my toes to my knees. Everything else remains the same. All right? Sit-ups. Here, I like to do the butterfly style personally. It gives me more range of motion because I want my shoulders to pass my hips at the top. Butterfly for me works out really well. Some people like to do with their feet planted. The only thing with it that I see is very limited range of motion. This is as far as I can go. Technically, I'm at the sit-up, but I'm going all the way to the top. So I have not much room here for error. I got a little bit more room for error right here. Okay? So work on those. Tuck jumps. Our next tuck jumps. So we're just going to be right here and tuck jump. Pretty easy. We have the option of tuck jumps or high knees in the workout. So high knees would be just right there. We'll talk about that when we get to the workout later. And then burpees, just 5 of those bad boys. Floppy, floor, up. That is your floppy burpee. Make sure that chest gets to the floor on those. So let me go switch everything over, set a 5-minute timer. Y'all get your water together, get whatever you need beside you, and I'll meet you back here in just a minute. All right, we are back. You got 10 seconds to do this warm up right here beside me. Starting off with 10 high quality squats. 10 squats. Keeping that chest up nice and tall with those squats. Keep that core engaged with those squats. Take your time getting lower and lower every time. Do not let your shoulders dictate how far down you go. Meaning, if your hips stop, your shoulders stop. Don't dip your shoulders thinking you're going to get lower in that squat. That's not how the squat works. It's all about the hips. Your shoulders are there along for the ride. They don't drive. They ride. Remember that. Shoulders ride. Hips drive. Push-ups. 10 quality push-ups. We're just taking the push away and applying it to the floor. Push away on the floor. If you need to elevate those push-ups on a chair, on your couch, whatever you need to do, that will help a little bit, right? So if I'm here, I can do the same thing. I'm just a little bit elevated. It's going to take some pressure off that. It's going to give you that good form so you know what it feels like with the right muscles engaged. 10 sit-ups after those 10 awesome looking push-ups. 10 sit-ups. And then 10 tuck jumps. Get those knees up as high as you can. Jump up in the air. Slap your knees with your hands. Whatever you want to do. That's up to you. And then after your tuck jumps, we've got 5 floppy burpees. And if you've watched us enough, you know how we work here at Plays on Plates, you know that 9.9 times out of 10, the exercise that we do in the warm-up show up in the workout. Why? Because you need to engage the muscles that you're actually going to be using in the workout. Simple as that. push-ups, sit-ups, tuck jumps, and burpees in that order. And you're halfway there, so you should be at least twice starting off second, third round or so probably. That's what I'm thinking. It shouldn't take too long to do. You should be getting in a lot better rhythm with this. Those squats should be getting lower. That chest should be nice and tall, those shoulders back a little bit. If you were squatting in front of me, I should be able to see what is written on the front of your shirt. That's what I want to see. If you're looking at the floor whenever you're squatting, no, bueno, I gotta look straight ahead. Less than 2 minutes. Squats, push-ups, sit-ups, tuck jumps, and burpees. And then we'll talk about the workout here in just a second. Over a minute. Squats, push-ups, sit-ups, tuck jumps, and burpees. One minute. Remember to do all these exercises with purpose. Very deliberate with your movements. Very deliberate. As we get better and better with our movements, when we get faster and faster with our movements, right? That's the way it works. You need to kind of master these particular exercises, and you will get faster. Your efficiency will get there. It happens all the time. 30 seconds. Squats, push-ups, sit-ups, tuck jumps, and burpees. Don't forget those burpees at the end. 20 seconds, y'all. And here at Plates on Plates, we go start to finish. We go buzzer to buzzer, bell to bell, beat to beat, whatever it sounds like to you. That's how we do it. 5 seconds, all the way to the end. All right, we are at the end. So let me turn this off real quick. All right, so we'll get to the workout and talk about it real quick, because it is a pretty long one. So I'm going to have it up right here starting right now for you. Okay? So this is what we got going on for the workout. We're starting off at the top with the burpees, ending up at the bottom with jumping jacks, and then if time permits, with the 40-minute cap, we're going to climb back up the other direction. Okay? So if you get through all the burpees and the push-ups and the lunges and the tuck jumps and everything down to the bottom, and you got your 100 jumping jacks in, you still got 5 or 6 minutes left, then climb your way back down with crunches and basically from the bottom back to the top. Top to bottom, bottom to top. Make sense? Of course it does. All right? So we're going to go through, I'm going to demonstrate all the movements. So we're going to have the whole workout here for you throughout the whole workout. It's going to be sitting up here so you can reference it every single time that you move to a new exercise. As I demonstrate, though, I'm going to put them right back here in the bottom right-hand corner like we did in the warm-up. Okay? Some of these we've already gone through, and I will not waste your time to go through them again. Only because we did it before, and it should be fresh on your mind. Plus, this is a little bit longer workout with a 40-minute cap. So I want to make sure we got plenty of time to get through everything, and we don't feel rushed. Okay? So we're going to start off the workout with 10 burpees, 20 push-ups, and then we got 30 lateral lunges. Now, we'll demonstrate the lateral lunges for you. So lateral lunge is going to start off here on the side. We're going to start off in the middle, and I'm going to work my way to one side, back to the middle, and to the other side. Now, this is total for your lateral lunges. So it's going to be 15 per side, and obviously I suggest alternating back and forth. Don't go to one side and to the other. You can, but it may catch up with you sooner than later. Okay? So lateral lunges, as I go out to the side, here, nice and low in that, back to the top, other side, low, taking my time and pushing through here. Again, letting my hips go down. I don't want my shoulders to drive this ship. I want my hips to, again, my shoulders are just riding with me. They're just a passenger on this boat. All right? They're not the captain of it. Your captain is going to be your hips. Always remember, you lead with the hips when we do a lunge, when we do a squat. Anything like that is leading with the hips. Okay? That is the lateral lunge. Tuck jumps, we did those in the warm-up. Now, on the tuck jumps, though, I will tell you that you can substitute tuck jumps with double for high knees. So there's 40 tuck jumps. We can substitute with 80 high knees. Okay, and the high knees being right there. That works too. 50 squats is next. Again, we did those in the warm-up. I'm not going to bother you with the 50 squats. 60 lunges, that is total. And again, I recommend alternating for your lunges. Now I'm going to show you from the side, because it seems to probably work the best way for these to do. So from the side, I still want to have my feet right at hip to shoulder width. Okay? I don't want to start really close together with my feet. Why? Is I want to give myself some room back there for stability when I get back behind in my lunge. Now, I would recommend doing reverse lunges on these and not forward lunge, but it's going to be totally up to you. If you want to mix and match on those, I'll show you both directions with it. Okay? So let's go and do reverse lunge. So whatever one I want to start off with, it doesn't matter because we're going to get equal love on both sides. Back, here. So I've got a 90-degree angle here, a 90-degree angle here, and my chest is nice and upright. Okay, so I don't want to be this area, I don't want to be back here, I don't want to be all crowded, I want to give myself enough room. So whenever I come back to the top, I'm pushing through my heel, back to the top, and then I'm just reversing that. Hand placement. You notice my hands are not on my body. If I have my hands on my body, that's telling me as a coach, one big thing about what's going on with you is you're losing that core stability. You want the core to stabilize you. You don't want to artificially stabilize yourself. And that's what a lot of people do here is they tend to stabilize themselves and not have that core do it for them. So if you're stabilizing here, we need to work on your core strength a lot. So don't let that happen. Keep everything up nice and tall. Here, that's your reverse lunge. If you want to go forward lunge, same thing. Back knee is touching the floor every time, and I'm pushing through the heel, coming back to the top. There are your lunges. Sit-ups, we're good to go on those. 70 sit-ups. Break them up as you need to. Do it in sets of 10. Whatever you want to do on your sit-ups, just make sure you get through all the sit-ups before you move to the next exercise, and that goes with every exercise on the board. 80 plank poppers. Two different ways we can do the plank poppers. Elbow plank or hand plank. That's the two options there. The rest of it's going to stay the same. As far as where my hips are, my back's going to be flat, and I'll show you the popping part here. Now we can do it elevated if you want to get on something like a little box and do plank poppers, you can do that, or just from the floor. This workout really doesn't need any type of an accessory or weight in it. It's all body weight. So from the hands, I'll show you here. It'll be easier to see my feet. I'm in the plank. Every time I go out and back, it's 1. I'm pushing through my shoulders. I'm keeping my shoulders engaged the whole time. I'm not letting this happen. So I don't want to be like here, floppy and sloppy. I want to be nice and tall, engaging my core and engaging my shoulders. From the elbows, it looks the same here. Still engaging my core, still pushing through my shoulders. Either way you go, keep that butt down, keep that butt flat, back flat. Remember, on a plank is a board. Boards are normally very solid, very rigid, very flat. Plank. And then we have 90 bicycle crunches. And you're like, Chad, 90 bicycle crunches? I'd be like, yeah, 90 bicycle crunches. Here's what it's going to look like. Take your time with this one too. We're not hauling butt through this. We want to make sure we engage the muscles we want to, and we're not just flying through it. Okay? If you can pick up the pace, pick up the pace, but make sure that we're doing the workout correctly. So, bicycle crunches. My hands are behind my head only because they need some place to be. I'm not trying to do any of this and pull myself up. I'm relying on my abs to make that happen. So I'm going to be here. So opposite elbow to opposite knee. Keeping the leg that's not working as close to the floor as you can. Now, I will let you know, by the time you get down to that, life is going to suck for you. You're going to want to just breeze through it. You're going to want to do this. This is what you don't want to do. I don't even know what that is. If you want cardio, I guess that's a way to do it, but that's not what we're looking for, so really refrain from doing high speed like that, okay? Do it the first way that I showed you, and life will be good. And then last thing on here, y'all, is 100 jumping jacks. It's 100, and that's just going to be right here. If you can do all 100 unbroken, you're a rock star. I suggest breaking them up into manageable bites. Maybe 4 rounds of 25, 5 rounds of 20, something along those lines to do. Just make sure you get through all 100 before you ramp back down the ladder with 90 crunches, 80 plank poppers, and so forth. Make sense? All right, so I'm going to set the timer, get everything else set up and everything ready to go. I want y'all to make sure you got plenty of room around you. Make sure you have your water bottle handy. You don't want to pause a lot through this. You really want to make sure that you keep the high intensity up the whole workout, right? So very, very minimal rest. Keep that in mind. So let me go change everything over, and I'll be right back. We'll get cranking. All right, y'all, I am back. We've got 10 seconds before all this fun starts. Starting off with 10 fluffy, beautiful burpees. Now, 10 burpees. Get them cranking right off the bat. Set the tone for this workout. Start cranking these things out. 10 quality burpees. Get that core engaged. Get it engaged early in this game. You're going to want to get it engaged as early as possible. And keep it that way. After your 10 burpees, fluffy style, 20 push-ups. Again, if you need to break these things up into manageable sets, go for it. Just make sure you get done with one exercise before you move to the other. One exercise to the other, okay? 20 push-ups.
No more please stop, no more hashtag booed up screenshots, no more trying to make me jealous.
Now you're getting pretty close to those 20 push-ups. At least halfway through them. Once you get done with your 20 push-ups, it's your 30 lateral lunges. That's going to be 15 per side. Again, I recommend alternating. Here, remember, hips are driving this ship. I am not letting my shoulders do anything dumb. Those shoulders should not fall. They should fall as they do. They're going down with your hips and together. Keep them together. Only go down as far as you can. If this right here is it, that's it. But work on getting lower and lower every time, okay? 15 per side, 30 total on those lateral lunges, my friends. Alrighty, y'all, so lateral lunges. After that, you have your 40 tuck jumps or your 80 high knees. Okay? 80 total, of course. 40 per leg on those, because you're doing 40 per leg on the tuck jumps, 40 per leg on the high knees. Tuck jumps. High knees. 40 tuck jumps or 80 high knees. Maybe that's where you're at right about now. It could take you just a little bit of time to get through that. And that's okay. Purposeful is what we're looking for. And again, if you're a Plates on Plates Fitness member, you have access to our Zen Planner app. The app where we put all these workouts and everything in, meaning you have the opportunity and the means to track your workouts, track your weights, track your times. Anything you want to add to the workouts that are there, you can track them to find out where you're at. If you want to do them again in the future, see where your improvements are, see where you need to make improvements. The Zen Planner app is really, really, really cool. If you're not a Plates on Plates Fitness member and you like our workouts here on YouTube, you're like, hey, what can I do to get more access to these workouts? Maybe even like a live stream workout. How can I do that? Get in touch with me. Shoot me an email. Find me on Facebook. Go to our website. Shoot me an email. I'm here to help you out. I want to make sure you get all the content that your little heart desires. I can hook you up. After your 40 tuck jumps or 80 high knees, 50 squats. 50, that's a 5 and a 0. 50 squats. Again, break them up into manageable sets. If you want to do 5 sets of 10, if you want to do, I don't know, 2 sets of 25, 10 sets of 5, however you want to do it, just make sure you get through all those before you go into the lunges. So 50 good, high quality squats is what we're looking for. And we are 5 minutes in right now. So 5 minutes in, kind of get an idea of where you're at with everything. So if you're through the tuck jumps, you've already got through 100 reps. Okay? So through your tuck jumps and 100 reps, this thing has got a total of a lot of reps. But that's kind of where you're at. Squats. Y'all should be kind of going through those methodically right now. Remember with the squats, if you don't remember anything else that we talk about, just the hips need to lead the movement. Let those shoulders just hang out the top. If you're keeping that core engaged, your shoulders will not dip down. You got to keep that core engaged. You got to take that deep breath and really tighten those abs up. I promise, once you start learning how to do that and keeping everything under tension, life will be so much better for you and all the movements that we have going on here. If you need help with that, if you're needing some extracurricular training, if you're wanting to, let me know. You might be able to do something virtually. I'm open to whatever we need to get you all in the right direction. Let me know what you need and we'll make it happen. After your 50 gorgeous, beautiful squats, 60 lunges, this will be 30 per leg. It can be forward lunges, it can be reverse lunges. The only thing you need to remember on those lunges, 90, straight up and down. You don't want to be able to push off that heel. hands out front or hands wherever you want them. Just don't do this. I don't want to see hands on your hips. No hands on the hips. That needs to go out the window altogether. No hands on the hips. Let that core do its job. All you're doing is bracing yourself and not letting your core do the work. If you have a weak core, well, we need to work on it. This is not helping your core at all. 60 lunges, 30 per side. Forward or reverse, up to you, or mix and match. I don't care how you do it, as long as you get those 60 lunges in before you move to your 70 sit-ups. My math is correct. It's a 550 total reps on one side. So if you do the whole thing, you'll have, wow, 1,000 reps in 40 minutes. I don't know what the math is on that, but it's a pretty good chunk. That's about 25 reps a minute. That's doable. That is definitely doable. Y'all can do this. You got this. Those lunges should be on point. Pushing through the heel and the plant leg. Making sure that back knee touches the floor. We need to get nice and low in those. I will have to do this workout soon. I like it a lot. Lots of volume, but then again, I love a lot of volume in a workout. Keeps you busy, keeps you moving. All right, y'all, you're 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in. 'All lunges should be pretty close to being over by my math here, my thinking. Into the sit-ups. Remember the sit-ups, those shoulders have got to get up past those hips. Be very cognizant of where you are in relation to everything. Okay? Give yourself enough room to get way up there, and I want those shoulders to touch the floor. That full range of motion is what we're looking for. We have crunches coming up, so don't turn these into crunches. Make sure they stay in a sit up. You're sitting up, you're not crunching. Here. 70 high quality, amazeballs type of sit-ups is what we're looking for. And I guarantee you, you'll have that in the bag. I have no doubts whatsoever. Y'all got this. $70 sit-ups. Again, I hope y'all are enjoying our YouTube workouts. They're for everybody to enjoy, everybody to get a piece piece of. Sharing it with your friends and family is like amazing. I love people do that. Several of y'all are Plates on Plates members. They have friends in other parts of the country, and they're sharing our YouTube channel with them, and they're really, really digging it. It's a lot of fun. Y'all can do all this stuff together with your friends. So if you got people, if you're on the same YouTube channel, y'all can work out together with Zoom or with Skype and stuff like that. Make it your own, y'all. Get together as friends, as family. Everybody work out together. There's no better gift to give. The gift that keeps on giving is a gift of fitness and being healthy and making good choices about things. I'll be the first to admit, I've been busy doing these. I haven't worked out in a hot minute, and I feel like crap, to be honest with you, not working out. But I want to get this information out to y'all and get you taken care of first. I can get back on track. Y'all are important to me, and I want to make sure you have all the content that you could possibly want moving forward. So take it. Use it. Let us know how we're doing. Make some comments on these videos. I want to see some comments. After you get down to your sit-ups, plank poppers. Again, plank poppers are from your hands or from your elbows. Just make sure that you keep the high plank and pushing up through those shoulders, even on your elbows. Use the music. Plank poppers. Again, break them if you need to. If you want to elevate your feet on something and do that, you can. I'll show you that real quick. That is a possibility as well. Make it your own, my friends. And we just passed 15 minutes in. Plank poppers. Y'all should be at least on that. I really think you'll have an awesome chance of getting through this whole workout, top to bottom back to the top. I feel it. I am feeling it.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been.
After your plank poppers, just kind of get your head a little bit. That's when the bicycle crunches will come in. Bicycle crunches are pretty important. So remember, on the bicycle crunches, y'all, keep that core engaged. Alright? Don't let it break down. Don't do this thing. There's nothing engaged when I do that. My core is just flat. All I'm doing is getting cardio in and nothing else. So refrain from doing the speed demon thing with the bicycle crunches. Make them very deliberate with those. Get that core engaged, because by the time you get done with those and your jumping jacks, that's going to be your cardio right there. Then you're going to go right back into the bicycle crunches. So get in that rhythm with those bicycle crunches so you know what they feel like when you get back into them on the going back to the top. bicycle crunches, and y'all should be, I think, we're looking at a pretty good time right here. This is definitely a doable workout. If you finish early, I want to know about it. Some way, somehow, post it on Facebook, post it on Instagram, shoot me an email, make a comment here, or let us know how far you got. We want to know, man. Guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, friends, pals, amigos, amigas. Keep it moving. Those bicycle crunches are going to be the killers. Lots of corn though. They should be. Right after the plank poppers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But we're getting close to the halfway point. So close. So close. But don't worry about it. Y'all just keep moving through there. I'll let you know where you're at. You don't need to worry about the clock. You don't need to pay attention to all that. That's what I'm here for. Keep on moving. Very minimal rest between these. If you want to take rest in between your exercises, I'm not going to stop you, but just take enough where you can get right back at it and maintain that same intensity. Okay? That's what we want to do, is maintain that intensity through the whole workout. If you're wearing an Apple Watch or you're wearing something where you can kind of judge where your heart rate is and everything as you go through, pay attention to it. Look at it and say, oh, okay. Getting close to halfway, y'all. Alright, y'all, here it is. Halfway, right now, halfway. Where are you at? Are you done with your jumping jacks? Are you just starting with your jumping jacks? Are you at the bicycle crunches on either side of the jumping jacks? Where are you with this? You need to pick up the pace a little bit to finish. You know where you're at, you know what's going on, you know what you need to do. Make it a goal to finish this workout. Whatever you need to do to finish, make that your goal. Make that your goal. Can you finish 1,000 total reps in 40 minutes? Can you do 25 reps a minute? I think you can. I know you can. Keep it moving, y'all. Climbing back up the ladder or on your descending rep scheme, right? Bicycle crunches, 90 of those. That's 45 force per side, just like you did on the other side of it. Keep it on, my friends. You got 18 minutes. That should kind of give you an idea of where you're at and where you want to go with this. See what you need to do to adjust things to make it finish. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I think, promise you. Once we get down to those 50, 40 reps, things will go super quick. That's kind of that teetering point, right? Keeping on. Maybe y'all have plank poppers now on the back side of it, going down in reps. Maybe you're still on the front side. Wherever you're at, it doesn't matter. Just keep working all the way through. Bicycle crunches, plank poppers, sit-ups. I'm just working my way back down in reps. That's a lot better than working your way up in reps. I promise you that. At least for the old mind, that helps out tremendously, knowing that you're going to decrease reps on every exercise moving forward. That's got to be good for the noggin. Definitely good for the noggin. This is my jam. I love having fun with y'all. Best part of my day, being able to do these videos for y'all. And our live workouts, that's awesome too, trust me. Alright y'all, 15 minutes left. Well over halfway. We're decreasing our reps. We should be maintaining our intensity. Maybe, just maybe, digging that little bit deeper and upping that intensity a little bit. That's very possible. Maybe you started off a little light, started off a little slower, right? Trying to maintain some of that energy. And now you're ready to kind of turn on the afterburner a little bit. Just a little bit, right? Workouts like this is all about seeing where you're at with your rep count, making sure you keep that intensity through the whole workout, right? So you don't want to start off like gangbusters. You want to start off at a good pace, and then once you get towards the end, you want to be able to pick up that pace and have enough gas in the tank to pick up that pace. It's all about planning, about looking towards the workout, seeing how you can attack it efficiently, and then implementing those tactics. Alright y'all, keep on moving. Lunges maybe, I don't know where you're at with stuff, maybe sit-ups, maybe plank poppers, maybe onto the lunges. Again, lunges could be forward lunge, reverse lunge, or a combination of the two. Either way you want to go. As long as that back knee touches the floor and you make a good 90-degree angle with everything. That's all we're looking for. And get those hands off those hips. Out here somewhere. Let that core stabilize you. Do not artificially stabilize yourself with your hands. You will never get past this. This is all you're doing right here, and using that for a crutch. You need to get that core engaged, get that core built up, get that core strong. If you have low back issues, and your lower back hurts after a lot of workouts, you need to work on this core. Its job is to help that lower back. Right? It's a stabilizer. You don't want to try to use that lower back to stabilize your core. Your core is just that. It stabilizes everything. So let it help you out. Make it strong. 12 minutes. I'm telling y'all, this is a long workout. 40 minutes of solid work is absolutely no joke. None. It's a lot of work. Alright y'all, where you're at? Where are you at? Where are you at with it? Are you at the squats? Are you at the lunges? Are you even further in like a tuck jump right now? Right? Are you still kind of back a little bit and still working on bicycle crunches or jumping jacks? Wherever you are, keep that intensity level going. Keep it up. Y'all, 25 reps per minute is about right for this workout. So if you maintain that type of intensity, you will finish. That's kind of intensity that you're wanting to put out. So, in order to finish, you should be right at that sit up to lunge area on there. With less than 10 minutes left, that's kind of where you need to be. Maybe you're further than that. Maybe like say you're back to your squats or your tuck jumps. If that's where you're at, you will definitely finish this workout. But that doesn't mean that you want to slow down and sandbag the rest of your time. You want to get done as fast and efficiently as you can, but keeping that intensity level up the whole time. Y'all, keep that intensity. I talk about it all the time. You probably get tired of hearing that word, intensity, but it's very important, especially in workouts like this. But you, of course, generate your own level of intensity. I don't govern that. Keep it on, my friends. Killing it. You're killing it. You're killing it. Come on, y'all, let's go. 8 minutes. Find your zone. Find that spot where you just focus on what you need to do. Zone everything else out. Focus on the task at hand, finishing this workout. That is your task at hand right now. Quality, efficiency. We need to make sure those guys go hand in hand with these workouts. Ariel, squats, lunges, tuck jumps. You should be in that little area right there. Maybe you're past it. Maybe you're not quite there yet. So close to the end here, it's not even funny. You put a lot of work in today. Don't let it go to waste. Don't start slacking off now. You're not done until the workout is finished. Remember that. You logged on, you signed in, you're watching this for a reason. And I doubt it's just to pass the time. Because you want to get a high quality workout in. Your goal of every workout is to crush it, leave nothing on the table. This one is no different. No different at all. Longer duration just means more time for fun. Under 6 minutes. Under 6 minutes. And if we're doing the 25 reps a minute thing, that means we're about 150 reps out. Meaning we should be around that squat area right now to finish up. Maybe you're in tuck jumps, maybe you're in lateral lunges, maybe you're going to finish 2 or 3 minutes ahead. I love it. Make sure everything's quality. Again, don't sacrifice that just to finish fast. You can always go and do this workout again and again and again and see if you can keep working on meeting the time you did before. Maybe add weight next time if you want to do it again. You know, add weight to the lunges, add weight to the squats, add weight to sit-ups. There's a lot of things you can add weight to if you really, really wanted to. Right? Alright, y'all, under 5 minutes. Countdown has begun. Now's the time to start kicking in those afterburners. Right there, you can see it. You can see the last reps right there. It makes a huge difference counting down the reps versus counting up. Keep it moving. Keep it on, y'all. 4 minutes. Now, if you get finished early and you don't want to wait for the rest of us, you can always do the 1 minute challenge, push-up challenge at your own accord with the clock we have here. You don't have to wait for me. Up to you. If you want to take a break and rest and do it, then wait for us. Just know you don't have to if you don't want to. Leave that ball in your court. Alright, y'all, so close you can taste it, I'm sure, right now. Alright, y'all, 3 minutes. You should be through those tuck jumps or those 90s. Get those lateral lunges out of the way. That's where you should be if you want to finish this. Maybe you're past that, right? Maybe you're already on your push-ups. Maybe you're doing your burpees. I don't know where you're at. But wherever you're at, if you want to finish, you need to pick up that intensity. Right? Rest is coming. Yeah. So so close. Focus on the work, focus on the task at hand. I will let you know how much time you have left. Don't worry about the time, just do the work. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get as much work in as you possibly can. If you are done, virtual high five. Alright, y'all, crank it up. Crank it up. You should be going through those lateral lunges at least halfway through, if not towards the end of them. Make sure you get low in those lunges. Do not skip on that just for sake of finishing. It should be the same as when you started. That's what we want. Same form, start to finish. But you still need to adhere to those good quality standards. Alright, y'all, 1 minute. Now it's time to dig deep. If you're on push-ups and burpees, you're going to be tired. You're going to be just exhausted. Maybe you're still in lateral lunges. Dig deep, finish strong. That's how we do it here at Plates on Plates. We dig deep, we finish strong, and we leave nothing on the table. Whatever that is for you, I don't care where you're at in this workout. I could care less. I just want you to finish strong. That's all I want from you. Oh, y'all, last 20 seconds. That's it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Last of the burpees. Last of the push-ups. Whatever you have, keep moving all the way to the last beat. Don't worry about the clock. Keep moving. Keep moving. Yeah. Awesome job, y'all. Awesome job. Let me turn this thing around. Y'all take a break. I'll be right back. All right, so here we go with a 1 minute push-up challenge, okay? Remember on the push-ups, we're going to be here. So really concentrate on being here just like you did in the workout. This is what we got. If you are a Plates on Plates member, if you've seen the little spreadsheet we have and you're keeping track of it, that's what our challenge is for the whole month of April is push-ups. Chest to the floor, full extension at the top. Cool? All right. So get ready. I'm going to set the timer. All right, y'all, here we go. We got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Go. 1 minute of solid push-ups. Probably going to be the worst push-ups ever. You just got done doing a butt ton of other upper body exercises. Do your very best. Quality, quality, quality. Come on now. Halfway. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5. And you're done. Awesome job, y'all. All right. Again, amazing work. This workout 1,000 reps in 40 minutes. I don't know if it seemed like that or not, but dude, that's a lot of reps. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of volume. Okay? So, awesome job for everybody. Whether you finished or not, I don't care. I just want to make sure that you left nothing on the table. If you did finish early, let us know in the comments how you did. If you struggled a little bit, let us know how far you got. Let us know what's going on. Again, thank you everybody for watching our YouTube channel, for subscribing our YouTube channel, and for sharing our YouTube channel with your family and your friends. So it really helps us to help you. So again, until I see you again, make it a great day because only you can. And I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.